The minute it walked into my office, I knew this game was gonna be trouble. So this is Disco Elysium, a super stylish open-world RPG that could be described as game noir. You play a hungover detective, living in a grimy open world. A world where you can apparently become a hero or an absolute disaster of a human being. Yes, so this is out for PC around now, and thanks to the devs for giving me in advance access to this. And now I'm starting out after waking up with a massive, clanging hangover in my pants and surrounded by bottles in this shitty old apartment here. And I've just spent 10 minutes of the game slowly putting my clothes on and learning how the game works. But now I'm neat, clean, shaved and sober, and I don't care who knows it. So let's get moving with this. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. And this is a slow-paced game, a very narrative game. I'll try not to do too many wacky voices because I'm going to actually respect the material, because this is one of those incredibly well-written games. I first played this like in demo form about a year and a half ago. Sorry. I've been desperately waiting for this damn thing for ages now. But it's finally bloody well here. And apparently it's a massive game. Anyway, let's talk to her. She's begging to be talked to. The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Turn your bloated face away from her beauty. Let's talk to her. Officer, am I a military personnel?
No.
There was some voices in this. I'll probably well, if it's substantial enough, I'll leave it. Otherwise, I'll just talk all over it like a lunatic. There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman. Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right? The young woman shakes her head slowly. All right, Chief Technical Officer?
No. You're a police officer, sir?
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
She takes another drag. All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
I can either reply those choices, or I can do a die roll, which I've got less than 50% chance of doing it. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. Let's give it a go. Let's try and sauce her up. Check failure. I rolled 2 2s. I want to have fuck with you! She erupts into laughter, all the fatigue swept from her face. What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again. No, I don't want to. Come on, man. Pretty please, one more time. Find someone else to laugh at.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Oh dear. Bye. Well, that's my new roommate.
Goodbye.
She's a girl down the hall. I don't think she likes me already. Well, marvellous. Let's have a look at the calendar. March 51. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Could do with getting out of the building at some point. Let's explore what's going on outside. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe Le Monde. Ah. I think it's time to go downstairs. So there's a whole mass of stats and things and weird sort of qualities that you can have. I haven't actually quite understood it just yet. But we'll have a look at those in a bit. For now, let's drink in the atmosphere. These wonderful, like hand-drawn style paintings of an environment. So look over here. It's all mouse-driven, by the way, this. Summer door closed for the winter. This is where the lyrics would be. I found the pub. A big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. You're not going to count me doing that. What's this? The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. Let's have a talk to the barman. He knows what's up. Garty, the cafeteria manager. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. Oh, it's an albatross. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposely ignoring you. So I think that's basically the voices in my head. I'm going to look at the stuffed bird. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter. Alright, let's ask him.
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors, where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. Oh, are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Look at him. Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
He shrugs. There's something here, there, and it's not good. That's all you need. That's all you know for now. I'm going to peer at his stuff while he peers at his bird. Oh, hello. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising from the surface. Have a bit of a look around. See if I can talk to that person that they were referring to shortly. Is it her?
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. Oh, that's my colleague, is it? Let's have a quick peek at that. The sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for union members. Doors open 4 p.m. Let's have a word with him. A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault was launched on this building right now, if the window came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man will hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why? I'm going to shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realise he is waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative, conceptualise. Not much of a chance, and I can only do it once. I'm going to go for this.
Okay then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I have, yes.
Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I don't, let's play it cool. I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
We're not taking my shit.
So the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Right. Fair enough, let's go and have a bit of a chatty poos. Oh, hello. I'm getting quests all over the shop. If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge? Wait, shouldn't I have a badge? You mean you don't have a badge? It wasn't on me when I woke up. Report your missing badge. Oh, bloody hell. Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try and locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should take precedence. Tutorial agent. Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by clicking on him. Thanks, tutorial agent. Follow me! So yeah, presumably clicking on his portrait in the bottom left. Let's have a look at me! So the character sheet. Not very intelligent, I'm afraid, but I'm very psyche. Yeah, I can't remember who I chose now, but I'm also quite beefy. Look at me. Also motorics, how I walk and how I move. Ain't great. But then again, I am slightly hungover. But shush. Let's have another chat. The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks at you, and realising he still doesn't know your name. I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
It's like when you've left your band, but haven't decided on a solo artist name yet.
That's wonderful. Rarely I think so, but there's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? Of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Uh-huh.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective?
Boys.
Mm-hmm. I have everything. You? The body was behind the building, right? How do we get there?
Oh, behind this building there's a courtyard. He points to the kitchen behind him. They hoisted him up on a tree there. And how do we get there? See that door there? He points west towards the pinball table. Go out and turn right. There's a big hole in the fence. No need for a key. Just go through that hole and you'll be in the courtyard. I think it might have been me who did that. Right, so I completed that task. Slip away unnoticed. That'd be handy. I'm not going to give him 130 quid. Yay! Oh. Oops. I'm flipping him off. Look at that. 1 minute you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously with both hands. Why? Oh, I'm not going to say fuck you, asshole. The lady in the wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she? Oh no. That's true, yes, and it's worrying, but let's not fixate on it. Look at that stupid bartender instead. He has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you fingers floating in the air. Barkeep's got his mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him. Why did I do this? Watch out! Oops. I did a bad. Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
So worth it.
Admit it, you just missed the quarter light. The darkness on the edge of town. I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying? Have you felt the love?
It's okay. It's going fine. Oh, Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife. It doesn't look so, sweetie. Are you okay? An old woman appears out of the blackness. Oh dear. Ow! In fact, I'm going to say, ouch! Mum, are you alright? Oh, I'm fine. He just tripped over my chair. Check on him. She looks at you with concern. Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place. The man seems shaken by the incident. The drinks are on the house, okay? Ooh, baby! There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for the 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square. Oh, I'm healed again. I'm fine. With your back against the cold mosaic floor, you feel the pain recede. You just need to get up and dust yourself off. Cool! Not entirely cool. You still owe me 100 real. Or real? If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there. He points upstairs towards your room. Oh, bloody hell. Frankly. Never drinking again until tonight. So I should say part of the interface of this game is pressing tab and seeing what you can actually highlight to actually interact with. Pinball tables there, by the way, that we were talking about earlier. But look, there's some nuts up here. Can I get to them? I wonder if I can actually... I can't see a way of doing this. But I want nuts. Give me nuts. Maybe I have to be outside for that. Let's see if I can actually get outside. I've seen nuts and I want to get them in my gob. Oh, kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 PM. And it's only 9 AM. Time moves very slowly in this game. It's still 8:59. I think it might be real time. That can't be. Anyway, anything else we can have a look at? We may want to go outside because we are supposed to be finding that whole dead body situation. A flashlight, eh? Do 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 do. This is the loading screen music. Do 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 do. Right, so it's up to us to investigate. Oh, did they say turn right or turn? I think it was turn right, wasn't it? Ah, here we go. That was my doing, probably. Hang on, let's have a look at... Oh, hello, what's this? Electronic doorbell. An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Centre. Ooh, boxing for young athletes and gym. Slipstream CSA. East Delta Pinball. Ooh. Actually, let's press summit. Fortress accident. Ooh. No one's home. That was actually quite a dramatic doorbell, though. Try the gym. All you hear is static, but no one answers the call. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. I'm out of here. Looks like there's people are actually out working. Failures. Let's mooch. Let's have an investigate. Let's check round the back, where all the best things happen. Or is that all the best things happen in the dark? Oh, hello. There's a boy. Boy! Is it Christmas Day? Oh, hello, there's a dead body.
Kono's got this!
The boy's throwing rocks at the dead body. Can't be older than 12.
Oh yeah, never comfy, Kuno.
Yells the other kid behind the fence. Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Can't talk, pig! She's coming up strong, throwing rocks!
Where's he from? Birmingham? Shit's coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what all this juicy shit is about. Juicy what now? I mean, drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno. Ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kono's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying. Maybe actually from Liverpool. It's varying between the two.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kono know what a rake is? Kono's not a gardener.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kono. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Alright, calm down. I'm going to ask, who is Kuno? Kuno's Kuno, pig. The boy pointed his chest with both thumbs. What has 2 thumbs and stupid ears? This guy. Kuno, is that some sort of gang name? Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Madre. Bangs for the Mazda. Bangs for Revocul. Eep. He lays the names out there with pride and precision like cards on a table. Right where he's getting distracted, there's a malevolent hiss behind the fence. Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's going to put his hands on you. The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm. The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard. Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape! Help! The boy joins in. He's got the Kuno! I'm getting out of here. Yeah, get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you. Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here. Bad fat boy. Before Kuno fucks you. Good lord. Get out of here. God, bloody hell. That's intense. This kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Oh, lads, we're going to have to go up in the air. Let's have a look at the body. There's a nice greenhouse there. The Hanged Man. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists its neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils. 17% chance. But I can retry it. I'm just going to this. What is that? Why is it so bad? Active decay. The lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging. He's about to blow! The cup's gonna blow, Kuno! Okay, let's 17% it. Oh, holy shit, 2 6s. Legendary success. As you breathe in, the odour comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. Do they always do that? They do after 7 days, yes. We're deep into decomposition here. The man before you is naked, but for a pair of pants and enamelled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. Well, let's look at the boots because that's closest. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. What kind of boots are these? They're armour, not boots. With his notebook under his arm, the lieutenant crouches to inspect the soles. Technically speaking, these are sabatons. Alright, what kind of armour is this? Ceramic plate, zirconium oxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel, fair weather. He turns the boot slightly. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff. What happened to the rest of it? The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. Where is the rest of the armour? He nods towards Kuno. Maybe he'll know something. If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil. Understood. The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic. Knock on the boot. A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Suddenly your biceps coil up, your elbows sharp and cocked for a punch. Okay, give it a tonk. Your fist connects with the boot with the same ding. The sound does not appear to get louder. The lieutenant covers his ears. Did you hear that? A click? Yes, like dice rolling. This is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads the incoming energy horizontally from plate to plate. Where the plates connect, there's a click. That's the sound you heard. See these lines? Faint organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them together. Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly. I'm going to pull the boot off. This feels dangerous. Are you sure? Yeah. The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downwards, an ominous creaking sound comes from above. Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off. Brutal. This is a bad idea, isn't it? So what else should we inspect? So, how do we get him down? We should have a look at that belt before we consider taking him down. Okay. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to a branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you. Gained experience. Ooh. Vermilion. In yellow letters along the length of the twisted cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion, golden spirits, lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery. Yeah, I fancy a drink. No, you should not get a drink. You should perform an initial inspection of the corpse. We're on the rope part. What kind of rope is this? Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries. Like in a circus. When the circus leaves town, they tie a black-spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pen. I can't come up with anything other than a harbour. Yes, it looks like they used whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves. They sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong. It's not merely polyester, it's steel reinforced. We're assuming dock workers did it. The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing? Ask Kim to tell you about the case. Then you should ask me the first moment we get. I'm missing something here. So am I. A sudden ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket. He takes a piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera. Shit, Kuno, what the fuck is that? An instant colour camera. He produces two metal-capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. This is the first time he's openly acknowledged the kid's existence. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one. Oh, isn't it lovely? On it, a colour-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. In case we need it, the lieutenant says, then shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. Cool machine. Yes, he slides the camera close and tucks it away on his belt. It is pretty cool, isn't it? So what do we need this photo for? It contains insights to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this is a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Can I have it? Right, got it. Sure, just don't lose it. The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute, and his skin so colourful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs and his neck just above the noose. The rest of his corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is a mess. This man... Oh, hang on. Oh, I've actually got a lot of Inland Empire for whatever reason. I think it's because of who I chose to be. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death. Oh, it's an asphyxiation thingamabob, isn't it? Tell me, who are you, dead man? I'm gone. So I'm talking to the dead guy? Wow. I hate you, you stink and you're boring. No. I can see you're gone, but who are you? I'm a joke, look at me. There's nothing funny about you. There is nothing funny about jokes either. Who were you when you were alive? A killer. A motherfucker and a killer. Takes one to know one. That's my subconscious being a prick again. I have another question for you. Go ahead, Kobo. What is happening? What do you mean? I'm talking to you. It's the power of your... imagination. Why do I... Actually, I'm going to answer that. Why were you feeling pleasure when you died? Oh. Maybe I was getting my rocks off. So, you were feeling sexual arousal? Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you? That's what I was trying to think of. Anyway. Yes. Actually, no. Captain Copodromo, I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's go with a simpler question. Be gone. I have something I need to know, Corpse Man. Of course, you have questions. This is actually... I've just gone back into this, haven't I? Where have you gone? Let's ask that. Into the wild pale yonder. Into the past, way out west. I think I'll leave that behind now. I think we've got enough. Although, having said that, can we get him down yet? The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach. The cadaver is a good 1.2 metres up. Neither of us can reach the belt without assistance. We could saw the branch. Yes, either of us could do it. We could use the kid's ladder on the side of the tree. Let's do that. I don't trust that ladder. The assailants didn't use it. It's rotten and less sturdy than it looks. He looks around, then at you. Honestly, I prefer a non-acrobatic solution to this. Let's ask for help. I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appears to be suspects in this case. But what else can we do? Okay, they do have the tools and the men, and since it looks like they put him there, they can get him down too. Alright, let's do it the lousy, dangerous way. Right, so that's the opening, however long that was, of Disco Elysium. It's most intriguing, and as I say, it's a totally open world as well, really, so you don't have to do what I've been doing, presumably. You can... Oh, hello. You can do whatever... Oh, he's pointing! Stop pointing at me. You can do whatever the hell you want, which is cool to see. Look forward to playing a bit more of this. Right, so thanks for watching. Do subscribe to the channel to be notified when new stuff goes live about all the latest and best new indie games around. Check out the link to the Patreon on the screen and in the description if you want to support the channel. See you next time.